Hey guys, I'm back. Thank you again for clicking on the link of this video to watch. For those of you who are new, I'm Christiana, aka the Irish Trini. For those of you who have been following, thanks for coming back. Today's video is a continuation of my Migrating to Canada series. And as you would have guessed, it's the ITA topic, which is invitation to apply. So, yay, we did receive invitation to apply for permanent residency to Canada. So I'm just going to jump straight into the video and tell you guys what it's all about. Just a quick disclaimer again, I am not a registered Canadian immigration consultant or affiliated with any immigration services. I'm just giving my story and experience on migrating to Canada and sharing information on what I would have done to undergo the process so I can help persons who may also be interested, especially those from the Caribbean and South America, as I would have stated in my previous video. A lot of the videos were from Indian or African countries, so I just wanted a little slice of the pie to represent for the Caribbean and South American persons interested in migrating to Canada. So we did receive our ITA. At present, it shows that the whole process would take about 6 months to approve. However, that's not the case, obviously, because of COVID. There has been a lot of delays, as expected, but finally we received our ITA, and I just wanted to tell you guys all about the process. So we have been in the express entry pool for a couple months. When you do receive your ITA, though, you have 60 days to submit all of your information. So chop chop, and it's a lot. So it would be wise, to spend some time even while you're floating in the express entry pool to try and start gathering information about where you need to go, what you need to do to get information to submit. If you're not too sure on what you need to submit for your permanent residency application, you can check out my first video where I touched on it briefly, and I also shared the links below so you can have more knowledge on that. So when you do receive the ITA, again, 60 days to submit. I have my notes, so I'm looking over here just to tell you the correct information. A couple things to note when you do receive your ITA and you are submitting your permanent residency application. I would suggest that you submit all and any documents that they do ask for. Try your best not to exclude anything. Be completely honest and truthful in all of the information that you submit, and ensure that you complete all of the fields in your application. You can save and go back later because it is a lot of information that is required for you to submit. Additionally, in terms of the cost, the permanent residency fee is a fee of 1,325 Canadian dollars for the applicant. The same for your dependent, and a child is 225 Canadian. So depending on the number of dependents you have, you just add the amounts. The information is located on the website, and I'll link that down below. You may also be required to give biometrics, which I can speak on here in Trinidad and Tobago. Our VAC office is located at 1 Woodbrook Place, which is the Canadian visa office here in Trinidad. So you may have to go in to give like fingerprints, and you scan your eye, I believe it was. Again, information will be provided down below. And then once your biometrics and your information is submitted, you sit and you wait basically till they review your entire application and send you approval. For other countries in the Caribbean and probably even South America, you can probably search online to see if there is a VAC office located in your area, your country, so that you may be able to submit the information there, and you'll also know beforehand. So just in case there isn't one by chance, I'm not sure if, like, for example, you're in a different country and you have to visit the nearest country to you to be able to give biometrics. I'm not sure, but make sure you have the information beforehand so that you can get all your information within the 60 days to submit online. So again, the estimated time to have the approval of your submitted permanent residency application is 6 months. Now, since the onset of COVID and the pandemic, that has not been the case. I can't say it did happen way after the 6 months for us. It was tough, it was hard to wait. It did cause some delays, but we couldn't do anything else but wait. But once you get that approval, you would receive an update or an email in your account. I know that the process of waiting can be a bit frustrating. So, for those of you who may be interested in checking up on the progress of your account or finding out about the status, there are some options. Even though I think they are a bit limited, you can go to your online account to see the progress. Our medical and biometrics was updated immediately, basically. You can also submit a web form which may provide some information. And then lastly, you can request GCMS notes, which would give you a more detailed outlook on the progress of your application. I do know, and I have read online, that persons have waited months, even years, on the approval of their application. So it does take a bit of patience. And then there's some persons who received it in a matter of less than 6 months. So it all depends on the officer working on your file. So pray to God that he or she is in a good mood and everything goes according to plan. What I would say is that the links for these requests, the GCMS and the web form and all of that, I would again link it down below. So you can go straight to these websites and get some more information. And if you want to check up on the progress of your accounts. So once your application is approved, you get a PPR, which is a passport request. Basically, this is the immigration services requesting your passport, which you would send via like FedEx or DHL, and you pay for two-way shipping because you send your passports to this office. They would insert a one-time visa and return it to you in a couple days, and you have to use this visa for your first landing in Canada. I have seen where it's average 6 months to a year where you have to land, and once you make this landing, you basically initiate your permanent residency in Canada. So when you do land at your first port of entry in Canada, you would go through the immigration. They would ask you some questions, probably some documents. I've heard where persons would just ask questions. So it all depends. So just make sure you're prepared and you have all of your documents showing the information that you would have submitted on your online application in case they would ask. And you are processed. They take your address so that they can mail your PR card to you in a couple of weeks. And then basically that's it. Life begins in Canada. So that's basically it for the invitation to apply part of this journey. I hope the information that I shared was useful. Again, if you have questions, feel free. I'll try to answer as best as I can. And if I can't, I would try to lead you in the right direction. I do appreciate all of the new subscribers, and I do ask those of you who are new to subscribe, like, and you can check out the links that I provided down below. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.